Members of the U.S. Supreme Court appear ready to uphold a law that would ban TikTok in America. The company's lawyers claiming during oral arguments today that the embargo tramples on free speech rights, but all indications are that at least 5 of the judges will disagree with that argument. It means the app will either need to find a new owner or shut down in the U.S. on January 19th. Congress approved the ban with bipartisan support back in April, saying the Chinese-owned TikTok is a threat to national security. Incoming President Donald Trump has openly mused about halting that potential ban, but it's not clear if he will. In Canada, the Trudeau government has ordered a ban on TikTok's business operations. He's often referred to as the godfather of AI. He has a Nobel Prize to prove it. But as Beverly Andrews explains, Geoffrey Hinton also worries about the future of artificial intelligence and the role it will have in our lives.
University of Toronto professor Geoffrey Hinton has been awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize for Physics alongside John Hopfield for their groundbreaking contributions to the development of machine learning through neural networks, which laid the foundation for modern AI.
For a long time, people have been trying to figure out how the brain decides how to change your connection strength. That's how your brain works, just by changing connection strength so that it now computes something different. And I spent the last 50 years working on various theories of that. And one of these theories involved a lot of physics. And that's the theory for which we got the Nobel Prize.
Artificial intelligence has become increasingly integrated into various aspects of our lives in recent years, from entertainment and social media to military applications.
Wouldn't you like to go to a family doctor who's seen 100 million patients and knows your entire genome and knows the results of all the tests performed on you? Your current family doctor can't remember the results of all the tests performed on you, and doesn't know your genome, and has only seen a few thousand patients. You're going to get just much better healthcare.
It can customize care and experiences to suit the need of the user, but it can also be exploited by humans for harmful purposes, like military weapons that independently decide who to target, and increasing fake news across platforms.
If it gets to be much more intelligent than us, and most of the researchers think it will, they just differ on when they think it will happen, how can we be sure it won't just take over? And at present, we can't. We don't know how to be sure it won't take over. We should be doing lots of research on it.
AI works much more like the human brain than conventional computer codes.
They are a model of human intuition. They're not a model of sort of explicit rule following like normal computer programs. And so they really are much more like us, and they really do understand the language they're saying. So we need to worry a lot about that.
Hinton is donating half of his cash award to waterfirst.org, collaborating with Indigenous communities to provide training and education initiatives to tackle the lack of clean drinking water.
It's ridiculous that a rich country like Canada should have these communities where you just don't have safe drinking water. It's just insane. It's disgusting.
Hinton will be encouraging young researchers to focus on AI safety and urging governments to allocate resources to support that work. In Toronto, Beverly Andrews, City News.
Sure, it's cold in Toronto right now, but new research shows that 2024 was the hottest year on record. That surpassed 2023. 4 international climate agencies are reporting that last year's average global temperature surpassed the 1.5 degree threshold that was set by the Paris Climate Agreement. Environment Canada released similar findings earlier in the week, indicating that every region in Canada had above normal temperatures in 2024. Our meteorologist Jesse Uppel is with us. And Jesse, we have such warm lake water right now that with all this cold, it could mean some pretty heavy snow.
That's right, Alan, especially in the form of lake effect snow. But by the way, we've been seeing a lot of snow up across northern sections, say the snow belts, Georgian Bay, Huron shorelines, as of lately. That kind of all started with this cold air air overriding those very warm lake waters. I want to show you where the cold is currently located, further to the north and west of us, where it currently is minus 29 as a temperature reading right now. -3 down towards Toronto, -9 in Ottawa. It feels a lot colder, and it will be getting a lot colder come early next work week with this next shot of cold air. So what you're seeing up towards the north will be making its way across the Great Lakes by, say, Monday night and early Tuesday. Right now it feels like -8 in the city of Toronto, -14 in Ottawa, current wind chill. We also have a bit of light, widespread snow falling across southern Ontario, a bit heavier and steadier at times down towards southwestern Ontario, but it is expected to remain quite light here in the GTA. But the thing is, it is going to be quite persistent for the rest of this evening and through the overnight. You could see some darker hues of blue out towards Hamilton and Milton. That's kind of indicative of some steadier snow falling right now. But if you are down towards the west end, close to 5 centimeters of snow with this, and 5 to 10 centimeters once you move further north and east. In fact, if you are east of Toronto, you're probably looking at a solid 10 centimeters, if not a little bit more than that. And that's because there's a little bit of lake enhancement. Those winds coming in off of Lake Ontario will help accumulate a little bit heavier amounts out towards Whitby and Oshawa, Ajax, and Pickering. Through the overnight, this continues quite widespread. It tapers off early tomorrow morning, probably before sunrise for us in the GTA. Further to the east, you could see that lake effect band kind of is persistent overall. It all kind of tapers off, and then we clear out the skies for tomorrow afternoon with a little bit of sunshine on tap, so it's not looking too bad heading into this weekend. -4 will feel more like -10 through the overnight, so chilly, and then tomorrow temperatures rebounding very nicely, a high of 0 to about -1 in the GTA. So we're slightly above seasonal through both Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Sunday night could see some more flurries, maybe a dusting to a few centimeters into early Monday morning, and then there's that cold shot of air down below seasonal. Our daytime highs between -4 to -6. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have wind chill values approaching that -15 to -20 mark, so make sure you have all of your winter layers ready for early next week.
Coming up on City News tonight, as wildfires continue to burn in Los Angeles, Canadians now calling LA home are sharing their stories as they navigate this tragedy. At 11, we'll have more on their current situation and their message of gratitude to Canadians on this side of the border, lending a helping hand.
Well, thank you so much for spending some of your time with us tonight. Toronto's news is always available on citynews.ca and City News 24/7. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you again at 11.